Hi, we're back at the Tour de France with AG2R rider Simon Gerrans. And Simon, first I just want to ask you about yesterday. A really amazing day of bike racing and a really amazing ride by American Floyd Landis. What was the feeling in the peloton when he took off so early?
I think Phonak actually shocked everyone a bit when they lined it out before the first climb. But when they did that, we were pretty sure Landis was going to attack straight away. That was a pretty bold move and very confident of him to go so early, but it paid off. It's put him right back in contention.
He said yesterday after the stage that sort of word spread through the bunch before he attacked, and people were kind of like, come on, Floyd, don't do that. But he's like, you know, I think the way he put it is told everybody, go get a Coke because we're going. Do you remember just sort of the hubbub going through when word came that they were going to take off?
I never heard it, and I wish I had. I would have been closer to the front. No, like he did what he had to do, and yeah, as I said, it was a huge effort what he did, but he's put himself right up there with a chance, so it was well and truly worth it.
Let's talk about your ride here a little bit. Your ride in support of Cyril Dessel, and you know, how's this tour treated you thus far?
It's been good. Like AG2R have been really successful. We've had a stage win, a day in the yellow. We've got Cyril Dessel and Christophe Moreau in top 10 overall. So far the tour has been really successful. So it's great to be a part of that. And I've pretty much done what I've could to support those guys. I've looked to get in a little breakaway here and there myself, but it hasn't come off yet. So we'll try again today. But yeah, it's been fantastic so far.
How's an Aussie end up on a French team?
I raced my last year amateur in France with a small French team and got some good results, and I was sort of spotted by the director sportif Vincent Lavenue, and he offered me a chance to do a trial team and then turn pro, so of course I jumped at it.
Okay, fair enough. Simon, thanks very much for your time.
No worries.
Hi, welcome back to the Tour de France. We're at stage 18 in Morzine for another installment of the Chris Horner Diary. And Chris, the obvious topic of discussion today is the ride of Floyd Landis yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely epic. There's been nothing but talk about that. What he did on his own was unbelievable. Some people came up, you know, they were saying, well, T-Mobile should have did this, CSC should have chased earlier. No one could have chased earlier. No one could have done anything different. The only way you could have possibly, imaginally, just maybe caught him was all the top 10 guys on GC worked together and tried to chase him, and I've never seen that done in the history of the tour or any other race I've ever done. So there's nothing that could have been done. There's no way we were going any faster up the climbs. There's no way we were going to go any faster down the climbs. And the one stretch that was the valley before Juplin was the only place to go fast, and we were doing 53K an hour, so you're not going faster than that. So what Floyd did was just absolutely legendary and epic.
How do you explain someone blowing up as badly as he did one day and then blowing the race up as much as he did the next day?
Simple. He bonked the one day, didn't eat enough, didn't take on enough water, and then the next day, of course, that night, you know, he went back, he drinks some more, he eats some more, everything comes back. You knew he was the best rider in the race. You saw it on Alpe d'Huez where he just didn't look like he was breathing and he was following everyone. And then the next day he just messed up somewhere. I'm sure it had to be related to calories. Whatever, he'd know better than me, of course, but to me it'd have to be a bonk to be able to come back to such strength like that the next day. But it's like we talked about yesterday when I was saying, you know, he wasn't at a GC, it would just take an epic ride, and he did it.
Yeah. What was going on in the peloton when they took off? I think I've been told, you know, Phonak comes to the front. Word got around. People were starting freaking out a little bit, and then boom, there it went.
You saw it coming. We went up one of the smaller little climbs before the categorized climb came, the first categorized climb came, and then we were going through the valley, it's kind of rolling like this and slightly going up, and they came to the front there, and we're doing 55K an hour on these just like false upgrade, downhill rolling up. I mean, we were going so fast, completely strung out, and you knew right then it was going to be an epic day. There was no doubt about it. And we hit the first climb. They had two guys left on the front. Phonak drove both the two guys. Well, they drove their whole team into the climb. Two other guys just started sprinting up the climb, just devastated the field everywhere. Floyd took off, 4 guys on his wheel, and then he rode those guys straight off his wheel, went across a 10-minute gap, dropped those guys. One guy, Sinkovic, who, by the way, is a fantastic rider, too. Sinkovic is, you know, he's no clown out there. He's a good rider, and he sat on Floyd the whole way, and then Floyd dropped him 500 meters on the last climb. So there's no other word other than epic.
Okay, fair enough. Quickly for today, probably a day for your guy McEwen to maybe go get his 4th stage win.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we're just looking to protect the green jersey right now. The day's still a little bit hard with a couple little hills. The team is really spread out thin with looking after Cadell and looking after Robbie. So we're not going to try to make for a field sprint. If other teams want it, that's fine with us. Rumor has it Frere's dropping out of the race today. So basically we have the green jersey locked up. So we just need to get him in the pair safe and sound and out of trouble.
Okay, Chris, we'll wrap it up for today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks very much. Hi, we're with Robbie Hunter of Team Phonak here at the start of Stage 18 in Morzine. And Robbie, I want to just talk about what happened yesterday. Good day for the team.
I guess so. We had a bad day the day before, and yesterday we wanted to try and make a few things right. And obviously things went well, and we're back in the play.
Take me through sort of the conversations that happened leading up to the stage. Did the plan unhatch in the bus on the way over, and did John and Floyd say this is what it's going to be today?
It was a plan we discussed, myself and Floyd and a couple of guys the evening before. There was no reason, we had nothing to lose. You know what? There's no reason to, because something goes wrong, to lie down and take it for that. We might as well try and do something, and we tried whatever we could, and things worked out for the good.
Okay. Did you feel like when you came up with the plan that it had a reasonably good chance of success, or was it just sort of like we got to try something to save face?
It's got nothing to do about saving face. We've done what we could, and we've been in this race from day one. No matter what happened as of 2 days ago, we've been in this race from the first day. So there's no reason to try and save any face at all. I think we went out to do what we were supposed to do. That was the plan from obviously from day one, to try and be on the podium. Things have changed slightly, so we changed our tactics slightly. Floyd's definitely the strongest guy in the bike race, and he proved it yesterday.
Have you guys taken it personally? There's been a lot of knocks on the Phonak team that it's Floyd and a bunch of guys who aren't able to ride for the yellow jersey. Was that something that you took personally and were able to use as motivation?
I don't care what people think or what they think about the team. We've ridden 110% for Floyd, and every day we've given 110%. There's not a single rider who's come to this tour that's on this team who hasn't deserved his place in this team, and he doesn't deserve or isn't able to ride for a yellow jersey. That's what it stands.
Robbie, thanks for the time. Yeah. With T-Mobile's Michael Rogers at the start of Stage 18 in Morzine. Michael, a lot of criticism of the T-Mobile team after yesterday's stage. Do you think that the team maybe reacted slower than it should have, or did Landis simply just ride away from that race yesterday?
I think people are a bit too quick to criticise, like it looks easy on TV, but try being out there, we did everything we could. Like, what more could we have done? Bike rides are scattered everywhere, wheels scattered everywhere, we're dead. Floyd was just too strong, like. There's a lot of people that criticise and laugh and whatever, but they should get out there and try it.
Do you, when he took off, initially you've got to be thinking, this guy's nuts. He's just trying to, sort of make up for yesterday, but it'll never work.
Well, sure, like, I just thought, like, where's he doing, what's he doing, like, I didn't think he'd go to the finish like that. That was an unbelievable ride, and congratulations to him, he really showed the rider he was, and it takes the champion to bounce back from the day he had before, and wow, I'll remember that, I think, for a while to come.
Yeah, feel like you witnessed history maybe a little bit.
Yeah, that was like Eddie Merckx style, man.
Last one, how do you explain a rider going from being so bad one day to being so good the next? It seems a little implausible.
Sometimes when you have like a sugar, what we call is hit the wall, your body can take on a lot more glucose and carbohydrates, and you actually sometimes can have a big peak. But it's never happened to me. So no, it was amazing, and wow, what a ride.
What's left for T-Mobile at this tour? Last one.
I think we'll just try and defend our position. We're still winning the team classification, which is positive for us. I'd love to get to Paris and be able to jump up on the podium for best team. I'm 10th on GC. Obviously we'd love to finish on the podium. It's not over yet, but there's still the time trial to come. So, as we've seen in this tour, you never know what's going to happen.
With that, I'll let you go. I really appreciate the time.
Thanks,
Best of luck today.
Thanks, man.
Simply going to, to slow down, or were they at the limit
I
themselves?
think so. I think the whole peloton was at limit, you know, but I think everybody expected Floyd to go 2-3 minutes slower on the last climb, as he did.
Did you think that Sastre might get a little more time back on the final ascent?
Well, he lost some, you know, but I think that was pretty normal.
Was the thinking just that Floyd was going to, like Pantani the 1 year, just explode? That he was going way too fast?
Yeah, but well, it didn't happen.
No, thank you.
Any regrets on the tactics you applied yesterday?
No, not at all, because we did the best we could. I don't think we could do it a lot more different. It's too late anyway.
How do you feel about your chances in the time trial?
Well, I think everybody knows that Landis is the big favorite now, you know, and well, Carlos will try to defend himself as good as possible.
Either way, a successful tour for CSC.
That's for sure.
Thanks, Bjarne.
No, it's too late.
De demain, qui sera évidemment l'ultime sommet du Tour avant l'arrivée sur les Champs-Élysées à contre-la-montre entre Le Creusot et Montceau-les-Mines.
Yeah, I'll worry about that. Hey, who's got the ash?
Just a quick comment about how you feel.
Who won the ashes?
Think about that, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's French. Yeah?
No problem.
Ok, on y va. Floyd a pris l'oreillette.
Tiens-moi ça 2 secondes.
Oui. Oui, effectivement, Floyd parle peu, mais il a accepté de parler. Et bien sûr, on l'a remercié. Alors, on l'a équipé avec une oreillette. Voilà, c'est bon. Floyd, merci de nous recevoir. Alors, parlez-nous de cette journée fantastique d'hier.
Sorry, I hear nothing. It's not working.
Visiblement, il y a un problème au niveau de l'oreillette. Yeah. Right.
I hear nothing.
Yesterday is for you fantastic.
That's a little better. Okay.
Yeah. Hier, c'était une journée fantastique pour vous qui vous a permis de redevenir un vainqueur possible du Tour.
It's not working.
Ça ne marche pas. Peut-être en anglais, hein. Ça ne marche pas.
Yesterday is for you fantastic.
Yes, went very well. It was a difficult stage for everybody, and after 2 mountain stages, I thought we'd do our best to get some time back.
And tomorrow, 30 seconds with Superhero, 18 with Sastre. Optimistic?
I'm confident.
Did the day go today planned, and did you feel like you recovered some?
Yeah, today went fine. I was hopeful that there'd be a breakaway. It took a while, but it's normal. And then some other teams rode. I don't know exactly what their agenda was, but it's fine with me. So yeah, it was a bit of a recovery day.
Tomorrow's the time trial of your life. You're only 30 seconds out. I'm sure you've thought about this. You've been waiting for this time trial for a long time. How do you feel for your chances?
I feel good. I was strong yesterday. Did a bit of a time trial yesterday, so had a good warm up.
All right, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Floyd.
Good luck.
Have you ridden the course?
Voilà Gérard, vous l'avez entendu. C'était court, mais